Hello and welcome back to Dawg Dinner Holiday Special.
Surprise, everyone.
Yes.
A couple more days left of the year, and we decided we wanted to give a little thank you to everyone who's kind of stuck with us throughout the whole year with this kind of like
Yeah.
holiday special episode. It's going to be a quick one, but it's going to be a good one.
Yeah, so honestly, we're just going to get right into it. And so how was your Christmas and what did you do?
My Christmas was actually really good. We kind of do the same thing every year. So, for those who don't know, I'm a child of divorce. So, we usually start off ripe at 7 a.m. and kind of go to my mom's, hang out, have a breakfast, open presents, and then go to my dad's, open some more gifts, and then head over to my grandparents to open like gifts from them, from our aunt and uncle over in Toronto, and like cousins and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Then we usually have like a little bit of time in between, and then we come back to my grandparents to kind of all have supper together on my dad's side. So usually that's kind of what my Christmas does looks like. And then on regards to my mom's side, we usually do more of like the celebrating, hanging out with extended family and stuff on the Christmas Eve. So that's kind of what we do. What do you do?
Nice. So for us, Christmas Eve this year, we had like a lunch, turkey lunch, and it was so good. And then we went to mass, like it was 7, I believe. And so we went to church, and then we came back, and then we opened our gifts because my sister was going back to school the next morning. So that's kind of what our Christmas Eve looked like. And then Christmas Day, we kind of just relax and like watch movies together and I don't know, just chill. But yeah, it was a good Christmas. Very relaxing for me. Probably one of my favorite ones, honestly. And it might be because like I'm back home now for like good and I don't have to like move back and forth like
Mm-hmm.
usually how I have been like the past 3 years. So I think that might have something to do with it. But yeah, and honestly, like this Christmas, probably one of my favorite parts was going to mass on Christmas Eve and just like seeing everyone so happy and just dressed up in like their Christmas dresses, like
Aw.
and like seeing all the little kids and like even like listening to the choir and stuff. It was so good. Like there was like it was a Filipino group singing and like the last song that they sang like when mass was ended, it was like a Filipino like Christmas song and it
Oh,
was
that's
like
beautiful.
some of the people didn't know, like a lot of us didn't know what the words meant, but like just like the beat of it and everyone's like clapping and like just so happy and
Mm-hmm.
joyful. So I'd say that probably was one of my favorite moments, just like seeing the togetherness and like the Christmas spirit at church. So and I saw so many people that I don't usually see like so regularly except at the holidays at church, so it was nice to like catch up afterwards and like talk a little bit. But yeah, I'd say that was my favorite part of Christmas too. So yeah.
Yeah, I would say too, just kind of going in with the Christmas mass. My family, when we were young, we used to always go at Christmas. Um,
Hmm.
and I just want to say, like, that's probably the best time to go because that's when everyone who doesn't go on a regular basis will go. So that's when you
Yeah,
kind of get to
seriously.
catch up with everyone that you don't really get to see on a regular
Hmm.
basis. So
It's
I'm with
actually
that.
really nice, yeah.
Yeah,
Seriously, yeah. It brings everyone together for real.
yeah.
But yeah.
But my
And
favorite.
like
Oh, go ahead.
yeah. No, you talk.
No, you go.
No, you.
No, you go. I was about to
no,
completely.
no, I was just gonna say like just wrapping it up like I just love Christmas at church, Christmas Eve church, like
Mm,
I don't know. Just something in the air. I don't know what
yeah,
it is, but could be the holiday spirit. Everyone's like happier, smiling, just but yeah.
yeah. Um, my favorite part, I guess. What would my favorite part be? I honestly think it might be getting to see my family because throughout the year, like 365 days a year, I'm like either working or I was at soccer or
Yeah.
I had to do crunch for school. So I
Mhm.
don't really actually get to hang out with my family like in a like intimate setting very often.
Yeah.
So I
Mhm.
think that was my favorite part was kind of like catching up with everyone and like having like genuine conversations, not kind of like those
Yeah.
texts being like, I need you to come measure my couch and give me a couch cover kind of thing. And
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, okay. And then I gotta go to work, like, so I only got this hour, okay, grandma, kind of thing. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. No,
I think that's
honestly,
my
I
favorite
agree
part.
that yeah,
Hmm.
that's definitely the best part. Just sitting around and like catching up, like genuinely,
Yeah.
because there's nothing like just sitting down and having like a deep conversation, just like of everything you've been doing and like catching
Yes.
up with everyone. And I feel like the holidays is like when it happens, because like that's when everyone is able to like meet up and be in one place. And it is, like you were saying, like different from like just like shooting a text or whatever, because usually it's pretty short, sweet. Everyone gets so busy throughout the year, so it's really nice like during the holidays to just like be able, it's like time is almost still, like at a pause. That's what it feels like. And I just feel like I could be in that moment forever. Like if I could just like put it in a jar and just like relive it,
Yeah.
like just like those like laughs or like stories, like I would literally take a dose of that like every day and just like feel like rejuvenated, you know? Like I'm just like,
No, yeah.
but
And
yeah.
I think, yeah, it sounds like your family's kind of similar to mine, where like we don't do any like crazy games or have like any crazy like rituals we do during Christmas, but we just kind of all like hang out and almost do nothing together. And it's like
Yeah,
so nice.
I know. And I like that,
I do
honestly.
too. I do not want to like come on Christmas and I have to be like on.
Yeah.
You know, like
Like
I like
just
to
like literally sharp and like trying to win
yes.
these games. Like,
Yes.
I don't know. I
Because
just,
if I'm gonna play, I'm gonna
like,
win. So
no, exactly. Because why would I enter if I wasn't gonna become
exactly.
champion? You know,
Exactly.
like. But no, it's just something about not having that obligation of like that tenseness of Christmas of like winning the games and stuff like that. But you're just like showing up and chilling, like, you know.
Exactly.
So I don't know. That's what I prefer. Like, there's nothing like sitting on the couch and like just like chatting, like
Exactly.
top tier. Like seriously. But yeah, and then so during Christmas time, like it sounds like your guys' kind of tradition is like that whole day of like from 7 a.m. to like the evening time, just spending time with family, going to your grandparents' house and things like that. Like, are there any other traditions that you guys kind of do, or is that mainly what it kind of is?
Well, we have like a couple like little ones. So on my mom's side, since we were kids, we would always open a gift on Christmas Eve. So this year too, we went over to my mom's on Christmas Eve, opened up our gifts. And then within the recent years too, a little tradition's been we bring our cousins over from her side of the family,
Mm-hmm.
which we do not see very often or haven't like in our kind of like history. So
Yeah.
within the past couple of years, we kind of really been making an effort to kind of like integrate them.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of cool. And then another little tradition that's kind of popped up is, and it was started by my sister trying to like irk me, is wrapping one gift like in duct tape and like just kind of making it an impossible gift to open. So this year was my first year participating and kind of giving it back, and I
Yeah.
ate it up. Like I've
As you
never seen her.
should.
Yeah,
Like,
she was so flustered. She was like cussing me out.
flustered.
She couldn't believe it. And yeah,
That's
I put like
funny.
I found every tape I could. I put like rope and string on it. I didn't care. I threw everything on there. Like you were not getting through that without scissors.
That's actually funny.
Yeah. So what about you?
Um, well, we don't really. I guess our main tradition is just going to Christmas Eve church. I think that would be like the main thing that we kind of do, is what I can remember. That's always been something that we've always done as a family. But yeah, I don't know. We don't really do anything else really, just besides like watching movies together and like those little things like on Christmas Day and stuff. But our main tradition is going to church on Christmas Eve. And honestly, like also too, I was gonna say, I'm just thinking about like Christmas and like opening our gifts and stuff, and I kind of want to talk about what I got for Christmas.
Okay.
As
Go
I have the
ahead.
mic, I want to tell you.
Well, I have everyone's attention.
Yeah, while you're all listening,
Tell us how spoiled you are, Amo. Go
let me
ahead.
tell you what I got. And first, I'm gonna start by saying like I'm incredibly grateful. Like
Crash
all these
out.
gifts. I got.
Crash out, babes.
Just kidding. I'm kidding. It's like not like. But okay, so first I got a Stanley. Mm-hmm.
ASMR.
Hydration. Yep. And honestly, I would recommend getting a Stanley Cup or something similar, because just something about drinking out of it, I just feel, I don't know, I'm just constantly always just grabbing it and like just sipping out of the straw. Like, I don't know, it's just not a normal water bottle.
Wait, where's mine?
It makes
My sister gave me this
Okay.
one. I don't think it's it's a Hydra Peak. Oh god, there it is.
Oh,
I
I
put my
see.
name on it so nobody would steal it. And I was like, ew, I don't want to be one of those. But once you kind of get into it, it's addictive. It's kind
It
of a
is.
mindset.
No, it really is.
So
And then just the idea of like just sipping out of the straw and then just filling it back up and then like just walking around carrying it. I don't know. Like,
I don't know. Even putting ice in it where it goes like clink clink. Like something
oh
about
yeah, yeah, literally. It makes drinking like if you're struggling with staying hydrated, I would say get something similar to this.
Yes.
So you're sipping water all day.
I don't know what is.
Okay, I got that. Yeah, literally. I don't know what it is, but hey, it does the job. So, but I also got shoes. Like I got these just Nike casual shoes. Like ones are Panda Dunks, and then the other ones are just like these brown like Nike shoes. So, shoe game up, getting elevated.
Haters down.
2025. Yeah. Oh,
I think just anyways.
and then I got a candle, and then I got this like coconut body like oil. It's like in a set, and then there's like lotion and then like soap, like body soap. So I got that. And they all smell really good. So I also got some perfume, just like my regular scent.
Really?
And yeah.
Replenished. Okay.
Yeah. Because I have to smell good all the
Exactly.
time. But and what else did I get? Yeah, that's pretty much. I think that's pretty much the main big gifts I got for Christmas, and then like just like other little things. But those are like the highlights.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. And the most important gift of all. Sorry.
Go for it.
While I have the mic.
Drop that mic.
Yeah, and there's just nothing like spending time with family. That was the ultimate gift. Hashtag blessed. Okay, the floor is yours. What did you get for Christmas?
Well, I got the gift of family and love, first of all. The gift of time and patience and joy. Anyways, before I forgot, what did I get? It feels like it was so long ago. Okay, I'll start with so from my best friend, Rachel. We did our Christmas really early because she goes home to Edmonton for the holidays. So from her, I got like a Pedro Pascal a coaster, and it says "Daddy is a mindset," and I didn't even know that she knew how much I loved him until she like gave it to me. I was like, oh my god! So that was cool. She got me like a skincare thing, and then she got me like a, what are they called? A Jellycat? The little stuffies.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's like a little pickle. So I put it up in my car, like where the visor is like squished in there because it was the only place it would stay. But yeah, so that's cute. And then I got like these winter boots that I really wanted, because if anyone knows this about me, I haven't had winter boots in like 3 years. I wear like these little like slippers. And so like yeah, it was actually probably a really dumb move, but I just didn't want to like spend the money. And then this year I was like, I should probably actually get real winter boots. So
it's a big investment though.
It is.
Good ones are expensive.
They are. So I got good ones now, and they're actually cute, and I like to wear them. And then in like the gift that my sister wrapped outrageously with like 5 different kinds of tape, I really wanted like a freezer jacket, like a little bit longer, like a longer jacket for kind of like a warmer winter day. Maybe if it's got higher winds, whatever. It was in there.
Yeah.
It's so nice. It's from like Oaken Fort. Yeah, Oaken Fort. So it was like,
I've heard of that brand.
Mm-hmm. I didn't know. Whoa. I didn't know she liked me like that, but I know she does. So I got that too. Yeah. What else did I get? I like to color, so I got quite a few coloring books. My mom and her boyfriend got me like 100 marker set and like 100 pencil crayon set, so that's sick. I have every color of the rainbow now.
That's
shade.
Like insane.
It is kind of insane actually. Yeah, and then just like, I guess one more thing, and this one's just for my dad. I really, really liked his automatic salt and pepper shakers. So like when you turn them upside down, they go like, and then when you have them right side up, they're like turned off. And for the past 3 years, I just like kicking my feet every time I had to use them at his house. And I was like, I love these. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. And I would never get them. And then this year, I'd given up hope. And of course, when you give up hope is when you finally
when you least expect it. Yeah.
Yes.
Seriously.
So I almost cried happy tears, but yeah. So that's what I got this Christmas. But I guess kind of spinning off of that, what kind of gifts did you give people?
Honestly, like I gave a lot of the gifts I gave were like clothes.
Really?
Like to my siblings and stuff. Like my brother got him like these pair of jeans that he like loved. I think that was probably like one of the best gifts, like that, like, well, I feel not that I because I gave it to him, but I feel like his reaction, he was like over the moon. So I'm thinking that was his favorite gift of Christmas. So, but anyways, but yeah, and then yeah, my other siblings just like shirts. Like I got my brother like this like Christmas shirt, and I forgot what it said on it, but it was like kind of like silly. And then my other brother, like I don't know how to, and then my other brother, he like these sweats and like this like fleece kind of thing, like it's like a little fleece like flannel like kind of look.
Yes,
like,
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
I love
like
those.
yeah. So because I'm like, I want you to stay warm in the winter. So yeah. And then my sister like just like a sweater, but it's just like mainly like clothing items because I don't know, I just feel like it can never go wrong, and I kind of tried to like be strategic and get them like things that like maybe they didn't have in their closet, or like it was like a favorite color that they had, then I'd like get like a hoodie in that or something. But that's kind of what I did. But yeah, what about you?
Like, well, actually, I just want to ask them, like, did you know specific brands and stuff that they wanted, or you just kind of know exactly what they would like and you just
I just not like, I don't really aim for specific brands. I just kind of like go for things that they like, because I'm like, if it's a good quality brand, that's a plus. But like if it's also like a brand maybe they haven't heard of, like, and I think is like cool, then I'm like, okay, like I'll just get this. Like it's not really brand specific. It's kind of just like the item I look at. I don't know. But
that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I guess, what did I give people? So my mom, she was very specific and only wanted like 2 things, so I just got her like a base moisturizer, but instead of just getting her the moisturizer, I got her like the set with the toner and something else. She was actually quite excited about it. For my sister, I got her a couple things off her wish list. I think the best one I got her was so she wants to go to Cairo school, so I got her like I knew my aunt was getting her like a full scale model of the spine, so I got her like some, because I worked in a physio clinic who had a Cairo in there, and it had like the different degenerations of the spine. So I got her kind of like that. So it's like more like an info.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. And then I got her like a off-brand GoPro, because I can't afford the real one. Like that's hundreds of dollars.
Yeah.
So she was pretty pumped about that too. For my dad, I got him like these little finger lights. So like mechanic gloves kind of, they just wrap around your pointer finger and your thumb, and they have like little lights. So when you're getting into like tight spaces, you don't need a flashlight.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm. He was like wearing them all Christmas night actually, so I think he liked them. Yeah, and I got him like a couple other things. Like I got him a clip that so he likes to lay on his couch and go through Instagram reels. So I got him a clip so he can just lay there. He doesn't have to hold his phone.
That's sick.
Mm-hmm. So like we'll clip onto the edge of the couch or something. So, and then what else? Oh, I got my boyfriend a Snuggie and Crocs, and he's super pumped about it. He has not.
He's just like Snuggie. You for real.
Yeah, he is. He literally said that. He was like, "Now we can match." And I was like,
"Twin."
I was like, "We can't both go to Walmart looking like this, so we're gonna have to."
Someone's gonna have to change.
Exactly. And then, yeah, those were some of the gifts that I got people. Yeah. But
it seems like you put a lot of thought in them, and they like were a hit, so that's good.
Yeah,
that's always the best.
Well, I kind of am a way too much of an in-depth planner. Like when I am giving gifts, I actually bought Canva Pro for $150. You knew this. For Dawg Dinner.
Ouch, yeah.
Because I wanted to do the free trial and then I forgot to cancel it. So now we have premium. So anyways, I have to use and abuse. So I make like a PowerPoint, and everybody has their own slide. And then throughout like a few months before Christmas, I'll start like brainstorming on it, or like throughout the year I'll have notes, like a page of my notes, and I'll throw them on there. And so that's kind of how I plan, is I just start brainstorming, or if you say something, it goes into the notes or it goes onto the PowerPoint directly. And then when I buy it, I highlight it in one color, and when it's wrapped, it's in another color. So
so you keep it very nice and organized, which is good, because then you don't really forget anything.
I take pride.
You keep track of everything.
I take pride in understanding the people's and having good gifts.
No, that's good.
Yeah.
Like, because it's the best feeling when you get someone a gift and they like love it, and you're like, it's something that they really wanted because you were listening all year.
Exactly.
That's the best.
Better than
Santa. For me, literally. And like for me, my approach is like a little bit, well, it's not as in depth as yours, like with the PowerPoint and stuff, but all I kind of do is just keep track of things in my notes. So like if I like in a conversation, if someone's like, oh, like I like this or like something like that, or something comes up where I like learned something that they like would love to have, or like a, maybe like a hobby they do, or like an actor they like or something like that, then like I write that down, and then it just kind of like brainstorm things that I could potentially get them. And then I kind of go off that, and then once it gets closer to Christmas, then that's when I kind of like narrow it down. And usually I try to have like at least like a few like backups too, like maybe 2 backups, just in case maybe someone else gets them that gift, or like they get that throughout the year or something, or buy it for themselves. So that's kind of my approach. Like, try to keep it very simple but still organized, just so I'm not forgetting anything. And I don't know, it's just something about when people get a gift that they love, I just want to like listen the best that I can. Exactly. And like write, I make sure to write it down, because even if I'm like, oh, I'll remember that, like so much goes on like between like the beginning of the year to like the end, that it's like, oh, I'm bound to forget it. Exactly. So like just write it down and keep track that way. But yeah, that's kind of what I do, and then hope for the best come Christmas when they open their gifts.
Exactly. But that's how you give a good gift, is either you write it down when it's said, or you just kind of like actually think about who they are, what they would use, what they kind of like, and you can tailor something off that. Like, you don't need to get them something they specifically wanted, but
literally,
I don't know, I've never been someone who's just gonna be like, if you don't like baths, and I know that, here's a bath bomb.
Yeah, you know? Seriously, yeah. Because
like,
then it's like, oh,
something that I know you'll like.
Because what would be the point then if they're not gonna really use it or enjoy it, like, or re-gift it or something? Like, I don't know. But I think like it's best when you like just be intentional and like just think about the person you're buying for, and then from there, like, I think things will come to mind. But starting the planning a little bit earlier rather than like when it's crunch time, just because it can be pretty stressful when it's like maybe early December, if you're starting to think about it, and like prices are like through the roof, and you're like,
exactly,
yeah,
you missed all the deals. Like, if you start planning kind of November, deals start happening before Christmas for like those early planners, and that's when you can start getting them like the more expensive things you want. But also, to get a thoughtful gift isn't actually costly. Like, if you think,
true,
you can find things that are just as thoughtful that could be like $20, and it's gonna mean the world to someone. So
exactly, it's not about the price on that tag. It's just about the thought behind it, and like, and
love,
the
and
love,
family.
yeah, and joy and peace, and okay, now the moment we've all been waiting for. I'm excited, but let's do our little game. And our game is a poem that we curated from ChatGPT, Dawg Dinner style. And pretty much we both put in keywords into ChatGPT, and then it generated a poem for us. And it's a blind react for both of us because we haven't read them ourselves. So we'll kind of see what ChatGPT came up with. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to go first?
Sure. Okay.
Okay.
What were my keywords? Okay, well, I made this one for all my children of divorce out there. So I put child of divorce. I said love and joy, family time, and just like some other lighthearted things. It's a short, like, I think just a 10-liner.
Okay.
Let's see. It's called Triple Christmas Cheer. 3 Christmases, oh, it's a marathon day. Mom, dad's, then grandma's, I'm on my way. A child of divorce? Sure, that's my deal. But with 3 sets of gifts, it's a pretty sweet wheel. At mom's, it's cozy with cocoa and cheer. At dad's, the eggnog flows stronger this year. Grandma insists I'm still looking too thin. Have another plate.
Body soap tea.
I know, skinny ledge. It's chaos, it's loud, but it's all wrapped in love, like 3 stars colliding in the sky above. So we'll take the hustle, the laughs, and the cheer. Triple the memories year after year.
Yes. Beautiful. And mic drop.
And that's that. Your turn. Top that.
Okay. let me just get a sip of my Stanley.
Whose AI can
Whose ChatGPT is better? Okay. Just kidding. So my keywords in my search were fun, wrapping presents, watching movies, and relaxing. And my poem is called A Christmas of Relaxing and Wrapping. The tree is up, the lights are bright, the stockings hung with pure delight. But wait, there's still a task to do. Wrapping presents, a holiday zoo. Papers crinkling, ribbons a mess. I've tangled myself. What a festive stress. But in between the chaos, I smile with cheer because Christmas is here, and that's crystal clear. I take a break, pop some popcorn with glee, and settle in to watch a Christmas movie spree. From Home Alone, laughs, to Elf with fun. These holiday flicks are second to none. The presents can wait, the mess can stay. For tonight I'll relax and enjoy the play. Sipping cocoa with slippers on tight, everything's perfect on this silent night. So here's the holidays, both quiet and loud, to rapping and movies and feeling so proud. May your Christmas be merry and your stress disappear, with joy, family, and peace drawing near. Thank you. That's it.
Oh my gosh.
Thanks.
Your ChatGPT is woke. Like, it brought in Home Alone, Elf, threw in Silent Night thinking we weren't gonna notice.
I know. Like, actually.
It's cultured.
But yeah, that's our poems. And I feel like low-key, like, they really matched up to like the Christmases that we've had.
Yeah.
So it like really did what we wanted it to do.
Yeah.
So thank you.
Yours was like very cute and like kind of like, I know, it's like, it sums up you sitting there with your family just hanging out and watching the movies. Like, that's exactly what it feels like. It's like you're just kind of sitting on that couch during that poem. Anyways.
Yeah. And yours was funny when it was like, Grandma insists I'm still looking too thin. I was like, yep, because where's her waist?
That's what I'm saying.
It's not here.
Left it at home.
Yeah. Yeah, literally. Body's tea.
Body's tea.
But that wraps up the holiday special. A nice, short, and sweet episode. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, I guess that also wraps up season 1 of Dawg Dinner. So we'll see you in the new year with season 2.
Yes. Thank you for tuning in and staying along with us, like, for listening and just being loyal to us. And yeah, we're grateful and we couldn't do it without you guys. So thanks. And here's to a new year, a new season of just like having more fun, new ideas, and I don't know, just bringing some cool content to you guys.
Cheers to that.